Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7, and I gotta do it in the older GT3 car actually. Well, I not say Porsche 911 GT3. I mean a racing car of the FIA GT3 racing program, and as well. So as you probably know, in this game they have the Group 3. Mostly I have GT3 cars, the Aston Martin DBR1. As well, and I said DBR1, DBR9. Sorry, I said DBR1 accidentally. I said it. I mean DBR9, and also the GT300 Subaru Piazza as well. I know that car in the game as well. I should probably know. And in mostly cars in this game, also they have Super Silhouette, the GT500 racing car as well. So as you probably know, there's a bunch of cars I can do. Well, it's time to compare two different cars, two different brands, and also two different aspirations as well in this game, sort of. Now, as you probably know, Nissan is quite a lot. Well, actually, I pretty much, I reviewed Nissans many times. Well, actually, previous one I reviewed, which is a GT-R, and also the Z red color one, which is from Yuki. Is I did what I said. Yuki, I did my. Here's probably a comment actually from a couple of years ago. Oh yeah, if you don't know this car I want to talk about. What? Wait, why did they tease me a bit? Well, teasing some people actually. Some people thinking, wait, there's a lot of tons of GT-R. Yeah, like I said, it has a tons of GT-R. Like at least 1 year 2017 safety car Nismo Premium Edition T-Spec, which is I personally, this is one of my favorite ones so far. I love this car. Oh yeah, and also the 2017 GT-R, no GT-R as well. And Nismo is so good because it also a very good car, and also featured in the MF Ghost. Don't worry, Alba shouldn't drive that. And also the Skyline GT-R V6 2, the most iconic car today, and also so expensive, is about £350,000 these days. £350,000 in white. Okay, since Nissan, my phone is always on notification because I have no idea. Well, it's a WhatsApp and my phone's notification. Well, since when they have a Nissan here, we gotta talk about it. I know people thinking with this GT-R I'm gonna talk about. Yes, I will. We'll talk about this car, and also they have another one here, and another GT-R I already reviewed. This one I'm going to talk about a lot. This is a Nissan GT-R Nismo GT3 2013 version of the racing car as well. And some people can think, wait, why does it say Yamauchi's name at the A pillar? Because Yamauchi-san also competed in 24 hours on Nürburgring as well. And this is a car they use on the Nürburgring in 24-hour race. And yes, this is called the school's motorsport as well. And this particular car, you may know, it's still on the debut on the 2000, a couple of years ago. Well, actually 11, 12 years ago. Well, actually, they reviewed one of these. This car replaced the Nissan GT-R GT1 actually, because FIA GT1 and disappeared for a long time as well. And this particular car, the one on these days GT-R GT3 is also one of the greatest car of all time. I know people are thinking, wait, how many times you gotta say greatest of all time? Sorry, I'm too excited to drive this car many times. Well, I have one of these things in this game quite a lot, and also a lot of kilometers as well. And some might be thinking, wait, why this car has the center lock wheels? And also, yeah, the center lock wheels also regulated on the racing world as well. And secondly, this car not four-wheel drive like a normal GT-R. This car is according to the FIA regulation, this car needs to have rear-wheel drive. Like most these days racing car these days is rear-wheel drive, as you probably notice it. Yeah, like Lamborghini Huracan GT3, Audi LMS Ultra. Audi LMS Evo as well. The Mercedes AMG GT3, which is a rear-wheel drive as well, and many more. Oh yeah, it is. And mostly cars on the GT3 mostly is rear-wheel drive. The 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V6 engine, which is pretty much the same engine as the normal GT-R, the VR38DETT, but this one is pretty much tuned for racing here as well, for the GT3 race class as well. And this particular one, and if you don't know, it says 592 horsepower. Well, it said 591. I'm okay with that. And also, mostly the race has used its restrictor plate to go down to 542 horsepower as well. This one, like I said already, 582 horsepower, 686 newton meters of torque. According to the FIA regulation of the GT3, this car need have a rear-wheel drive I've set up. Well, actually, this car is already on rear-wheel drive and weighs about 1.3 tons. Even a 1.3 ton racing car these days is pretty much lighter as well. These days GT3 pretty much weigh about 1285 kgs. This GT-R has a lot of good stuff as well. Like, it has a slick hit tires, and it says Yokohama on it. I know people already noticed. Race wheels, the iconic race wheel will say Nismo on here as well, and side exit exhaust, pretty much a race car as well. Or people can take it. Wait, what you said a race car as well? Yeah, it is a race car. And also left-hand drive configuration. According mostly FIA GT3 cars, mostly have a left-hand side as well. And this particular car only one color, which is a N24 Schools Motorsports, which is a N24 means Nürburgring 24 hours race, and cost you can get is 450 grand. It is the first GTR. I said first GTR. The 2013 GTR GT3, which is a GTR Nismo GT3, is 450 grand. Like, it's different between the GTR Nismo is 600 grand. Like this one here, this one's 600 grand and already. And this particular one you can buy it as well, but you can have both of these cars for if you want to have. Well, actually, I have both these cars as well. Sorry about it, but I personally love these GTRs. Now, people are gonna take it. People they say, wait, Lexus has a cool racing car. It is. They have the race on the GT500 race car on SC430 as well, and also RCF have as well. Yeah, I will do the RCF race car and road car as well one day, because I need to have taken an idea for that. And another one, because I do the road car, this is a road car version of the RCF. As you probably know, we did launch in 2014, the most best looking car as well. Well, some people actually, and also back then, still Black Panther drive one of these things as well, the Lexus RCF, one of the top greatest car. Well, one of the top coupes, including the race against the BMW M4 as well. And a couple of years later, about 2015, I believe they have the GT3 race car version. I know some people say they has the RCF back in the 2014 already. He started 2014 to 2016 on the GT500 class Super GT, but they have the GT3 class version that came out a couple of years earlier for this one here. Well, actually in 2015. This is what I'm talking about here. This is a Lexus RCF GT3 race car, which is a prototype version of the RCF before the 2017 version. It came out of the later version, facelifted. And also this particular car, it competed in FIA GT3 as well. And secondly, they were wearing Dunlops as well, and it said Emil Frey Racing as well. And the one thing, secondly, this particular car, another racing car, they race on the Super GT. Oh yeah, they also race on the Super GT, Super Taikyu, FIA GT3 as well, and many more racing in promotion as well. This particular car, it's pretty much more wider and also more powerful than the standard RCF, as you probably know. And secondly, this one has a big V8, not just normal V8. It came out the normal RCF. Normal RCF have 5 liters. I will talk about it later on, because this particular one also have a bigger V8 engine on this thing. And another one, look at how wide it is, and also very loud, and best sounding engine ever. Under the bonnet on this car is pretty much different than the normal RCF V8 engine on the road car version. This is a 5.3 liter normally aspirated V8 engine of the This one is 527 horsepower and also 607 Newton meters of torque, and it weighs only 1.3 tons. And also, this particular car raced on this Super GT as well, and also the FIA GT3. And the World Endurance Race as well. World Endurance Race. Sorry, I said World Endurance Race. World Challenge. I want to say World Challenge. This particular car also raced. And one thing about the RCF GT3 Prototype, this particular one has the iconic shape of the front bumper of the RCF. That was the coolest one. I know that people were thinking with the RCF, the normal RCF GT3 on 2017 has a different one. Yeah, it is. The difference. Actually, it looks more aerodynamic as well. This particular one has the normal, the same bumper as the almost identical bumper as the normal RCF have as well. And here, this is a normal RCF, and this is the RCF GT3 Prototype as well. And only because this car have a Dunlop tires. Yes, it has a Dunlop tires on the side. You can get one of these in 450 grand with the Emil Frey Racing, and only one color. But most of the players love this car, bought one of these things and changed the color of. That was the most coolest thing about the Gran Turismo ride community, as well. It's 450 grand. You can buy one of these things. How cool is that? Oh yeah, I pretty much love the RCF as well. Yeah, I know RCF is a very good car. And also the most underrated sports luxury, actually, 4-seater coupe as well. Now I gotta put it in a different color of the RCF GT3 Prototype. I know people are thinking, wait, you watched the Super GT? I watched the highlight of it as well, the highlight of the newest one, and the older one was a very good one as well. So I gotta change to I put on a collection as well. Let's put this one here, 2015-2016 LM Corsa here, which is a Super GT as well, which is competing on the Super GT. It's by Cardinal, actually. Cardinal underscore. Big shout out to him actually. And I gotta wait in it there. Oh, there you go. Here on this one. Oh yeah, it's so perfect. Actually, it's all fit on this thing as well, and also it's free. Well, depending what the color and also the customization on this car, there's several of them they can put it on. Well, actually, I gotta say there's some of them can pay on this customization, and also some of them free. Well, it's free placement actually. I gotta say about it. Well, it is. Alright, I gotta drive mostly these GT cars. Well, I gotta drive the GTR mostly on the one of them. Well, Lexus I gotta do the different track. I'm not worried about it. So I gotta do not. So on this is an event I drove 24 hours of Nürburgring. Man, I personally love the Nürburgring somehow, but mostly the most challenging track on earth as well. Yeah, it is actually, to be honest. Yes, actually. So let's get started anyway. Now the normal RCF is pretty much be cool as well, but the GT3 racing car version is more different than the normal RCF, because one thing about RCF GT3 is full racing car. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just pretty much, you know, I'm pretty nervous to say this, but this particular RCF is the most, one of the greatest car of all time, one of the greatest racing car as well, and also it has Ricardo's seat as well. And yes, it is. It actually, this car pretty much have a lot of things. Oh yeah, endless brakes as well. That's really cool. And another particular RCF, this one here. Well, the most thing about the RCF GT3 racing car, which is this one here, the prototype, even though it has different bumpers than the current Lexus RCF GT3, and it's pretty much loud, very mind-blowing loud exhaust as well for this car, and it is actually. Secondly, you know, a lot of carbon fiber for safe weight, the shape of from the normal RCF, and it has a lot of carbon fiber, and also look at that, it has an Alcantara dashboard as well. That's pretty coolest thing ever. And look at the steering wheel. How cool is that steering wheel for the RCF? It is. Normal, the Lexus RCF GT3, the current one, is pretty cool. This one is way okay. It was okay actually, and also quite a lot of stuff you need to drive in this car. It is, and also even though this car is color of the GT300 race car from 2016. Oh yeah, as you probably know, this one here is one of the coolest car. Oh my god, I always say that again, but this car is also cool. But and also cool one, the GT-R or GT3 as well. Even though Nissan GT-R GT3 debuted in 2012, and also this car here in 2013, racing on the 24 hours Nürburgring, it pretty much, you may notice, and also the very quick. Yeah, it's mind-blowing quick as well, even though racing on the 24 hours Nürburgring. And also current Super GT also have GT-R as well, and you may notice that, wait, is it an RJN Motorsport? What's color? Yeah, it is, which is a Nismo color as well. Yeah, and it's a 2014 color. Yeah, I believe. Man, I forgot to say about it. This particular GT-R, you may notice this is the old RJN Motorsport GT-R GT3 colors as well. Yeah, it said Pirelli side on it, and you may notice it. And how cool is that? The Nissan GT-R today is still raced on the GT3, here on the GT500. I said GT, sorry, GT300, GT300 class. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh my, I completely nervous to drive to review one of these things. But even though these days GT-R is great, very much cool as well. It was proper car as well. Look at that, the carbon fibers. Center console, and also dashboard Alcantara, the racing seat as well. How cool is that? This is how racing cars should be like in most days. Oh yeah, and it also has the Brembo brakes. Man, every Nissan GT-R on the normal car has a Brembo brakes as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 or any other video on this channel, be sure to smash a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also Hoyo Lab, link in the description box below. See you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.